What's going on, everybody? We are back here with another mission in career mode in Microsoft Flight Simulator 24. On the road to 1,000,000 as a pilot. We have our own airline, but all we're doing right now is sightseeing. So we're working our way up to get that airliner and becoming a commercial pilot. All right, let's go ahead and get our pre-flight checks complete. Go ahead and take care of our engine covers and that. Static port, pilot cover, and our chocks. Nice, everything else looks good. All right, we have the Cessna 172 here. We're going to go ahead and get everything started up. Make sure that mixture is full. I'll give it a little bit of throttle here for the startup. Fuel selector is on both. And we should be good for clear prop. Uh-oh, we moving a little too fast here. We still have to we gotta,
Mark, I'm ready.
we're missing some passengers there.
Well noted.
All right, we got 2 passengers here. We'll take a look at our flight plan too. I don't want any surprises or anything in the air. Uh-oh, what am I missing here? Mixture's full. I'll give it a little bit of throttle here. Uh-oh, what am I missing? All right, let's start this over. Fuel pump, we'll get that on. I think that's what it was. Mixture's full. Give it a little bit of throttle here. Oh man, we started up, now we can't. All right. What in the world am I missing? All right, we'll just go ahead and start up here. I'm not sure what's going on.
Time to make someone's day, right, pilot? On board, you're taking one of our friends, John, and one of his colleagues for a nice scenic ride over the region.
All right.
Seatbelt fastened? Then you're all set. Let's do it.
All right, let's take a look at this flight plan. Looks like a nice and simple flight here. Flight pattern doesn't seem crazy. We'll be taking off on runway, what is that, 32? Which will be small airport here. Wonder if we can hit a U-turn right here. That'll be best.
1-4 Alpha Traffic, WM. 223 Whiskey Mike Alpha Tree 10 is taxiing to runway tree 2.
We can't hit the U-turn.
Alpha Traffic.
All right, hopefully everybody's buckled in.
Thanks for taking us aboard. I'm John.
No,
I'm
thank
thrilled
you
to fly
for
over
coming.
Cornelius with you.
Yep.
We're about to fly right over our office. Too bad we don't have a banner behind us to wave at the team.
Nice to meet you. I'm Michael. I'm hanging out with John for this flight. Pretty exciting.
All right, we're clear for taxi. We're taxiing now. We're heading to the runway. I believe that is runway 32. It is. Should be a short flight here. I think it's paying around 20,000. So that's good. We're gonna take these guys, I guess, over their office. Sir, I need you to watch your feet there. All right, I don't need you touching my rudders. All right, we'll hold short here. Call it out to the tower.
One four Alpha traffic, WM 223 Whiskey Mike Alpha Tree 10.
It's a nice little
Taking
airport.
Off runway Tree 2, south departure 14 Alpha traffic.
All right, we should be clear for takeoff. I'm not
My
hearing
hands are shaking, but I can't wait to look down from the clouds.
anybody
The guys at the
else
field said
on
you're
the
superpowered, so
comms
we're in your
there.
hands now.
And we don't have a tower, so we're gonna go ahead and line up. All right, looking good there. I'm gonna set flaps to 10, set my brake here real quick. Also wanna make sure that if I need my flight plan here, it is ready to go. We're centered there. All right, we're gonna take our brakes back off and we're gonna go full power here slowly. My rudder here doesn't seem to be that responsive. We're good though. Gonna go ahead and rotate here.
I could get used to this.
Looking good. I'm gonna retract flaps. Vertical speed is looking good. And we are moving. Let's go ahead and get up to 1,300 feet. Beautiful day to be flying.
This is so much more amazing than I expected.
Not gonna get too high here. This is a sightseeing mission, so I believe that sightseeing altitude is around 1,500 feet. So we're at 17 now. We're moving pretty fast. That's all right. I'm gonna come back on the throttle just a little bit.
You okay? Not scared?
I'm too excited to be scared.
It's a nice smooth flight here. Oh, this guy's chilling. He does not, man, he's having a good time. Or he's hiding it.
You don't really feel dizzy from up here. Mark told me that before we get on board, and I was a bit skeptical, but it's true.
All right, time for some scenic shots. Beautiful outside as always. Gotta love the 172. Oh, reliable.
Will we see the office? Would be fun.
Yeah, would be quite a flight.
That would be pretty cool if they had like emergencies in career mode. You know, like once you hit a certain level, then, you know, obviously it'll be like a gradual thing. Like your flap stopped working off of takeoff or something like that, so you got to do a quick turnaround. And then as you progress to like a higher level, then, you know, you have a fuel leak, engine fires and stuff like that.
This is where we came for team building last year. Remember? Good old times.
That would be pretty cool.
Relax, John. You're gripping the seat so hard you could break your hand.
It's nice out here. Looks like some good fishing spots.
And this is the town. Look at that.
It's amazing. I recognize everything down there.
All right, we should be coming up on the sightseeing location here shortly. I'm gonna drop down to 1,800 feet and watch our speed.
I wish we had more time to enjoy the view. It goes by too quickly.
Oh man, I don't have the, I must have the things turned off. Pretty far away from the city, but that's fine. Watching our speed here. Get back up close to 1,800. That's better. These guys skip work just to go see their office from the sky. That's what I'm talking about. Why not? All right, let's get up back to 2025. We'll see. Hopefully we have a smooth landing here. It is a paved runway, so that's always great. Not a fan of the grass ones.
Can't wait to show my photos with everyone at the club.
Go ahead and let the tower know here shortly where we are and that we're getting ready to land.
14 Alpha Traffic WM. 223 Whiskey Mike Alpha Tree 10. 6 miles south, 2,200 feet, inbound to land, runway tree 2. 14 Alpha Traffic.
All right, so we're gonna put it down right back on runway 32. That's good. I don't remember any trees right there at the beginning of the runway. Not close, at least. I'm gonna watch my speed here. We're at 105, altitude at 23. No flaps yet. We're still good.
When we took off, I thought there should have been a drum roll or something.
I'm gonna try to stay on track here. Directly on the flight pattern. Speed is slowly decreasing or not moving at all. I'm gonna start watching my altitude here. We can get more of an aggressive drop here. Not too much. Gonna try and keep my eye out for the runway. Gonna kill my power here, slow down a little bit. All right, I got that speed down.
I see you're on your way back, guys. So, John, did you enjoy the ride? You ready to do it again?
Thanks for the ride, Captain. I'm ready for another.
What an amazing ride. Loved it.
14 Alpha Traffic WM. 223 Whiskey Mike Alpha Tree 10 is on final. Runway tree 2 to land. 14 Alpha Traffic.
Get my first notch of flaps here. A little hard to see the runway. I think I might have it up here. Patch of grass right in front of me.
500.
Watch my speed here. Don't want to drop too much. Yeah, I think that's the runway. Actually, I think it's further up here. Oh, man. Yeah, that's it up here for sure. That means we're a little low. And we're not bad. We got flaps, so we should be coasting here. I'm gonna go ahead and hit another notch. 20 degrees flaps. Yeah, I know, but we're already moving fast, so I need to slow down here a little bit. Power is under idle. We're actually looking pretty good here. Gonna kill my power. Going 30 degrees flaps. Locked in. Not bad, not bad. A little shaky.
That gave me some serious chills.
Yeah, but they'll be fine. All right, not a bad flight. Where does it want me to hold short? I wanna skip this because the game has a tendency to bug you out. You turn around here and you get too far onto the taxiway while you're just trying to turn around. They'll dock points. That's all right. Man, we are out of coffee. Solid flight, solid flight. Thank you all for joining Wingman Air. I hope to fly with you all again. You all were great. Didn't talk too much. Yep. That's right. I said it. All right. Now, how much credits are you guys going to take from it? The landing wasn't that bad. My goodness. These guys are fine. They are just fine. The plane's fine. All right, we're going to skip the shutdown and see what the damage is.
Always cool to see your own region from a new perspective. Looks like they enjoyed it. That was a great flight seeing session. Cool.
Nice, nice, nice. All right, how did we do? Flight smoothness 100%, landing smoothness 54. We still got the A. That's what I'm talking about. We'll take it. We will definitely take it. Solid flight. Mission payout was 17. We are now at level 36. My goodness. We've been flying. All right, I want the big money jobs. Big money jobs only. Not really, but we'll take it. 19K. We'll go ahead and let me look at this flight pattern first. Yeah, we'll go ahead and accept this one. We'll transfer our aircraft over there, no problem. For 19K. Let's make sure everything looks good here. All right, we're good there. Fuel is good, hopefully. It says it is, but I like to check myself. Oh my goodness. Oh. Let's go ahead and get some fuel there. I don't know why that green fuel marker was there like that. That's a setup. That would have been bad. I would have got that emergency that I wanted. My goodness. Skip the taxi? No, we're not going to skip the taxi. My goodness. Got to make sure our plane's good. I already tried to set us up once. Chocks, everything looks good. Wingtips, ailerons, flaps, elevator, rudder. Fuel. Yep, we're good. All right, we're not going to start her up this time. Moved a little fast last flight. Go ahead and let them know we're ready for boarding.
Laura, initiate boarding.
Okay, on their way.
All right, are we good for startup? I think we are.
Feels like the perfect day for a stroll, isn't it? For today's flight, you're taking Jane, one of our friends, and her daughter over Statesville. Is everyone seated and have their seatbelts fastened? Excellent. You're good to go then. Let's do it.
All right, how's everybody doing? Wonderful. Your seatbelts do appear to be on. We're gonna go ahead and announce taxi.
0 November Charlie 8 traffic, WM. 223 Whiskey Mike Alpha 789er is taxiing to runway 4. 0 November Charlie 8 traffic.
This is where our family has lived for generations, so it's particularly special for us today. I'm
For
Jane, by the way.
generations.
Hi.
Hello, Jane.
I'm Sarah, Jane's daughter. I can't believe we'll be up there in a few minutes. Can't wait.
Oh, this is the runway? Wait, it's not a grass field again. That's all right. That's not a bad grass field.
Zero November Charlie 8 traffic, WM.
I'm gonna
223
take off
Whiskey
without
Mike
flaps.
Alpha 789er. Taking off runway 4, west departure, 0 November Charlie 8 traffic.
Special flight for me. I'm excited, but also kinda anxious.
All right, is everybody good?
Hope
Everybody's
that's
good.
normal.
Make sure your seatbelts are on. Appreciate it. Stop talking while we take off. Thank you. .32, not really picking up a lot of speed here off-road. That's fine. We're getting there. We're getting there, and we're going to rotate.
What a rush!
Yeah, that's why I don't like flying in fields, taking off in fields. Airspeed is looking good. Maybe I should be taking off with flaps and fields. I'm not sure. On runways, I usually don't. Watch my altitude here. We're still a little low.
Don't sink, don't sink.
You don't really feel dizzy from up here. Laura told me that before we get on board, and I was a bit skeptical, but it's true.
This flight pattern seems a little off. I'm going to check out, see what's going on here. Yep, we're definitely heading towards our approach. That's fine. We're going to hit a mean right here, and we're going to get lined back up.
It's so quiet up here. So peaceful.
Nice. We'll intersect where we're supposed to be here shortly. We're headed right for it.
You okay? Not scared? I'm too excited to be scared.
It doesn't look like I messed up on that one. That looks like the game. We took off runway 04, but the flight pattern seems to be incorrect on the tablet. Our initial climb should have been where we took off from, not where we will be landing, but it's okay. We're going to reverse it physically during flight. Crossing here, and we're right in the center of it now.
Jane, how do you feel being up here?
Laura, it's awesome. Can't believe I'm actually doing this. And it's great to fly with our pilot.
I'm glad the flight's everything you hoped for. I'll give you some space to enjoy it.
What are you doing on my radio? How about that?
Do you remember the big family party Granny organized last year? I think it was down below. You're
Come off the
right,
power
I
just a little
remember.
bit. We're gonna need to drop some altitude as we approach the sightseeing location. 1,800 feet was the previous flight's altitude. 87 knots is the standard speed. We're at 24 and
You're alive, but
89.
It's okay.
Not bad. We're slowly decreasing our altitude and speed. That's fine. 2,200 feet now. Have the throttle and idle.
The streets of Iredell County over there. Nice.
Still decreasing in the
Everything down
vertical
below looks
speed.
so tiny.
All right, this altitude is going to be 1,900 feet. Altitude hold, that would be nice. Where's my altitude hold? Altitude hold. We'll keep that there. And we are under 87, which is good. We'll try to make sure we stay 0.5 nautical miles. We need to get our altitude back up. And slow down. $1,700 again. We need to get back up.
You know that movie where the wizard flies around on a giant eagle?
Yep.
This is like that. Except the wizard didn't wear a seatbelt.
All right, we're gonna head back to the airport. That flight sightseeing is complete. Very nice. All right, we are going to have to probably look really hard for this airport coming up. Something with me and landing in the grass, just
You've been kind of quiet. You
especially
okay?
out here in the country,
Just
everything's a
soaking it all
field.
in. Totally. So do I.
can't wait to tell everyone back home about this.
Okay. Hopefully you took some pictures so that they'll believe you. I'm gonna go ahead and announce my position here. If you are taking off, now is the time.
0 November, Charlie 8 traffic WM. 223 Whiskey Mike Alpha 789er for miles west, 2,400 feet, inbound to land.
4 miles.
0 November, Charlie 8 traffic.
All right, we're gonna watch our altitude here. We are about to approach base. I'm gonna kill the power and use our high altitude to decrease and kind of control that with the airspeed.
When we took off, I thought there should have been a drum roll or something.
2,000 feet. I'm standing by with flaps. Still going just a little bit faster than what I would like. Keeping my eyes out for that airport. I do have a hard time spotting them. We should be all right. Make sure you all's seatbelts on. All right. All right. Thank you. See what we're looking like. All right, we are on base now. It's about 16 going to 1,500 feet. I'm gonna go ahead and hit our first notch of flaps. I am happy with our speed right here.
Back to reality, folks. Hey, did you enjoy
I think
it,
I
Jane?
see the airport there.
Ready for your next flight?
Totally doing it again.
Not
Sign
sure,
me
but
up.
that's what we're gonna go for.
Great time from start to finish. Thanks, Captain.
Continue to watch my speed here. Let them know that I am on final.
Zero November, Charlie 8 traffic WM. 223 Whiskey Mike Alpha 789er is on final. Runway 4 to land. 0 November.
We gained a lot of speed here. That is not good. I think we can lose the speed. Oh, nice landing there.
Smooth landing for a person.
Buttery smooth landing. Now we just need to stop. Jeez. Oh my goodness. Oh! God. I hate landing in grass. Ooh. I used every brake that I had. Parking brake, regular brake. Now we are without a plane. Man, I hope my insurance covers this. It can't be like 32,000 credits. 45% coverage. We'll take it. I mean, my goodness gracious. And we still have to... We could sell it for 291. That'll put us at 3 something. That'll put us at 4, I think. Oh man, decisions. There's nothing here that I want or that we have money for. Are we brand new? No, we don't want to be brand new. Let's go used. Let's see what they got. Oh, I clicked brand new again. That must be a sign. Man, I could not stop on that runway. How do I go from buttery smooth to... We want this, but we're not going to have enough money for that. This is a real good plane. Man, that's a good deal too. All right, we're gonna have to pay, it looks like. A lot of money. All right, let's fix it. Man. It's worth 302 now? All right, we need to keep that in mind. All right. We'll keep that in mind. Wait, what happens if I maintain it again? Okay, 307. So, I mean, that's all right. All right, everybody, that is going to complete this episode. We did our best. My goodness, our reputation is a B now. It probably already was. Man, I don't know what happened there. Honestly, I mean, man, we were slamming on the brakes. We even hit the parking brake. Then we hit a full-on nosedive into the cornfield. But hey, appreciate everybody for stopping by. Make sure you stop by on the next one. We are going to redeem ourselves for sure. We are out.